of, can I have one out? Can I have one out? The minimum number of boards, can you turn it to the board? The minimum number of boards each class should have when it's in terms of classroom decoration depends on the size of the class. And please, can you off that phone or put it in silent? Depends on the size of the class and how the wall is located. Now we have a board here. We might have been thinking of having a board here, but because we want to retain this space for students' work and a small shelf of sensory activities, because this room is going to be the room for children 2 and 3 years, 2 to 3. This is the room for 2 to 3. Both of them will be here, but different tables. You understand? So we want to retain this space for display of students' work and a small shelf. That's why we didn't put any board here. That's why we have this board here and that one at the end of the wall. Yeah, that's why we have that one. We can't put a board at this place because the door will cover it. That place, this back of the door, we serve as children's bank hanging area, where we put racks for them to hang their bags and their water bottles. You understand? Now we have a board here. We have a board here. We have another board here. Making it two. I told you, I said it depends on the way the room is structured and the size where there is space. So we have two boards here. We are also going to decorate this door. So everything here will give us the ambience of the activities. And one of the boards will be for numeracy and another one will be for literacy. Now, we have this wardrobe here. This wardrobe is also going to serve a purpose. It's going to be decorated, and on it we are going to have the ground rules of the class. We are going to have it there. So by the time you come on Tuesday, some of these things you start saying, we can't go to that place because we are busy. Now we have the hallway. This place, I told you this place is going to be the sensory room. We are still organizing. This place is going to be the sensory room. We are still organizing. So by the time you come next week, a lot of changes will have also. Now, do you think this hallway should be decorated? Yes. Why? Tell me the reason why you think it should be decorated. Why?
For this, should be a pointer of what you're doing
what
here.
Is going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pointer.
Who else said it should be decorated? What do you think? Cues. Okay. Cues. What type of cues? Give me an example. Like shapes. Like quotes. Like quotes. Like shapes can be here. Things that and the toilets are here. They are going to be tagged. Yes. So let's go. This is another very long room. This is another long room. This room is also long. We have a board here. We are going to fix the second board because we didn't fix because they just painted this place yesterday. So we are going to have a second. Oh, there's one here. Then I think there's going to be one here. One of the, can you put on the lights there? Now, one of the disadvantages of this room is that it has only one big window. It has only one big window. So we are going to use a lot of lighting to make this place brighter. They are going to change this lighting pot. I'm doing this because of some of you that are just planning to do something like this. You understand? Those of you that have, there's no problem. So what we are going to do to brighten up the ambience of this place, number one, these wires are going to go into trunks. These wires are not going to hang on this wall. If you look at those ones, they put them in trunks. These wires will go into trunks to make the wall neater. Then we are going to have a globe there, a round one, those round ones, and another one here. So it will brighten the ambience of this room. Because there's still going to be a blind here. If a blind comes here, it will be darker. And we don't want it to be dark. So they are going to, the light will brighten it. And then there will be a lot of decoration to make it common. Do you understand? Okay. So, let's go. So, how many classrooms do you think we are going to have in this place? 5.
It's 4 already. It's 4.
4. Who is saying 4? Somebody is saying 4. Somebody saying it's 5. This place is 2 classrooms.
Okay, it's 5 then.
This place is 2 classrooms. 2 sets of children are going to be here. 5.
That's 5, yes.
So that means we are stopping at grade 2 or 3. Grade 2 or 3. And that is our initial. You can come and sit down. You can sit down. That's an initial plan that we are going to stop at lower primary first. We are stopping at lower primary. And by the time we will use a session or 2, we will start looking for what will be the next move when in terms of upper primary. It's either we are leaving this facility or we are leaving the facility for the school. It's either the school is leaving the facility or we are leaving the facility for the school. One will be one. Do you understand? So let's quickly finish what. Amen.
Because moving school to another place, you may lose some children if it is far place.
That's true.
So you are the one that will be going.
So where did we stop? Gently.
We stop at cluster. Over decoration classroom is can be overstimulating and distracting.
Okay.
For children. Those ones the same we should not write. This is the major one.
Aim for a balance where displays are purposeful and there is plenty of blank space for the eyes to rest. That was why I stopped. Empty of blank space for blank space. Where displays are purposeful and there is plenty of blank space for the eyes to rest. Student-centered versus teacher-centered. Student-centered versus teacher-centered. Student-centered versus teacher-centered. The most powerful decorations are often those made by should I continue? Student-centered versus teacher-centered. Can I go on? The most powerful decorations are often those made by or featuring the students. The most powerful decorations are often those that are made by the students or that features the students. Like the ones I did in the compound is what we are talking about. You see that those flex banners features the students. Who was that? I think it was Mrs. Drodola. Last week when she was around, she was saying, I'm going to do this term. Now she's buying her Montessori materials. She said she's going to purposely snap pictures this this year, before the end of this year, snap pictures like that and put it in her school compound. She said, I am definitely going to do this. And she's going to sit down, use the Montessori materials to snap pictures with her students, or the students will snap pictures and she's going to put it in a compound. The most powerful decorations are the decorations that are made by the students or that features the students. Now, those are not fictional children. Every child you see on those flex banners are going to be students here. That boy, the one that is using this thing, Allen, the one that is using dressing frame, is the day he snapped that picture, there he has been telling his mother and his father that this is my school. He went to call his friends. His face is also on the one on the road. The day we framed that one, we wanted to take it to the road. He was outside there. He went to call all the children on this street. He said they should come and see his school, that this is his school. You even did not see me. Not see my picture there. This is my school. The mother said every morning when he wants to wear, he's going to a school in 2 streets away. The mother said every morning when she's dressing him up to school, he said, I will soon stop wearing this school uniform. I'll go to my new school. That's how powerful it is for children. That's how powerful it is for children. That is, if by January his parents don't bring him here, that one will show them. That is how powerful it is. When children are involved, you involve students. So for those of you that want to start, or those of you that are already started, go and look for beautiful children in your school. Beautiful children, and use them for your adverts. Is going to go a long way. The most powerful decorations are the boy that is here, the boy that was beating the bell here where you want to enter. He goes to a school down this street. The mother said the first day she talked to the father about that they might change him here by January. The father said he doesn't have money, oh, he'll be buying new uniform. Yeah, you women, your wahala is too much. So the day I hung that thing there, I didn't even know that they came in. She carried the husband. She said the husband should come. They entered the compound. She opened the door for the compound. I was not here. My son said the husband said, ha! Wọ́n ti gbé fọ́tò ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. They have put his picture. He said the man said, they have put his picture there. We are going to come. We are going to come. Mama lọ jájọ. Jẹ́ kí n máa lọ jájọ. He loved what he saw. He loved what he saw. Now, safety and durability. Safety and durability. Ensure all materials are non-toxic. Don't use materials that can poison children or that can give them allergy. Securely fastened. Make sure everything is securely fastened. Nothing heavy hanging over their head. That's why I'm afraid of ceiling fan. Nothing heavy hanging over their head. And placed out of box. And placed out of box. Placed. PLACED. Placed out of box. Things that can be on the road that can block them. Yes.
Sorry, ma'am. This standing fan.
No.
Is it better?
I think standing fan is. I think standing fan. I think standing fan is better because it rotates.
What about wall? Wall fan. Is it not better?
Wall. I have that one inside the Montessori room.
Pencil. They can. I don't know. So that's why.
It depends on the teacher. It depends on the teacher. It depends on the teacher. If the teacher is sitting close to where the fan is, it is a personal property. Won't she monitor it? Depends on the teacher.
Sometimes the children they tend to use their finger. Yes, so sometimes.
Wall fan is good. Wall fan is also good. If you can buy strong one that is effective. I know wall. I know wall fan. If you can get the product of that one, that big one I have under that plate, ox. That ox. They have the small ones that are very strong. Ox, they are very strong. But they are very expensive now. I think they are around 95,000 now. Yes, they are very expensive. That one too can work. Now, laminating posters and using strong boards can make displays last longer. Look at this. Look at this. Touch this. Can you take this round and touch it? Somebody bought it for me from Mushi. Is a printer. Is a printer. I bought it for me. It's almost like Formica. No, it's not laminating poster. He bought it. I don't know the name. He bought it for me. It's sheet board, but this one is stronger. It's stronger, thicker, and smoother. There was one I bought earlier. There was one I bought earlier. It's not as strong as that one. Huh? The one I use in that class. Thank you. Even on the wall, it's not as strong as this one. So for this one, I think I bought a dozen of this one for, I think 6,000. 6,000 or 6,500. A dozen. 6,000 or 6,500. With transport, I think everything was 8,000. Everything was 8,000. And it's long. 1.5 is okay to cover the door. Yes. Yes. Inclusivity and
You say
laminating posters and using study boards. That study boards, this thing I show you, can make displays last longer. Please help me open that window. Somebody is going up and down. I want to know who is, because I'm the only one at home. Just draw the curtain this way. So that I can see what is going on. It's okay. It's okay. Now, inclusivity and representation. Last longer. That's where it ends. Inclusivity and representation. Inclusivity and representation. Do the images, books and materials. On our exercise book, our students are going to be there. On our exercise books, our students are going to be there. And we are going to be changing that like every session. The children will use this session and not the children we will use next session. All these are marketing strategies. All of these are marketing strategies. Now, books and materials reflect the diverse backgrounds. If we don't have pictures of students there, we are going to have pictures of Montessori materials there. Is either we have pictures of children or we have pictures of Montessori materials. That we keep emphasizing that we are a Montessori school. Something in everything we do, something must show that we are a Montessori school. Do the images, books and materials reflect the diverse backgrounds, abilities, the diverse backgrounds, abilities, and family structures of your students. The diverse backgrounds, abilities, and family structures of your students and the wider world. And if we have special needs children, I'm not talking about children that are physically deformed. We are going to streamline the type of student we are going to have anyway. But if I discover that we have a child whose parents have low self-esteem because of their child's layback or deformity or anything, that's the child we are going to be using for most of our displays. You understand? Because special needs parents always feel their children are not good for anything. They always have that mindset that they will not show. Now imagine they are the one their children are on your poster. That joy that so they can, this child can be useful in so way. It gladdens their hearts.
Why?
It gladdens their hearts. So we are going to have that. Every child should feel seen. Every child should feel seen and valued in their classroom. Every child should feel seen and valued in their classroom. Your parents are your greatest marketer. One parent can feed your school for 10 years. I have seen schools where the child, my children's school, my last boy passed out from that secondary school 2 years ago. This year, 4 children have been registered in that school through me on this street. That they came to ask me. Parents in this area, they always come to seek my counsel when they want to take decision about school. Which school should they take their child, because they know I'm into this business and they know I know almost all the schools. I told them to take him there, take those children there. All my children went to that secondary school, the whole 4 of them, and my last passed out from there 2 years ago. The day he did his graduation, the director of the school came out. He said, Mr. Obadari has served us for 25 years. 25 years I've been in that school. My own children, my sister's children, children of people around that will come and ask me, which school should we take? We are new here. So one parent can serve you for a long time. That is why parent satisfaction is paramount. You must parent satisfaction is paramount. You don't grow beyond your parents. Your parents are your benefactors. They are your benefactors, and the way they can be good to you, they can also be bad to you if you don't know how to manage the relationship. So you must always look for their good side. How frequently should decorations be changed? How frequently? This is the last one. How frequently should decorations be changed? How frequently? Decorations, some are permanent and some are semi-permanent. Permanent and semi-permanent. You see, wall decorations, they cannot be permanent because they must be ruled by the curriculum. The curriculum dictates when you change it. And I will say every 2 weeks for that one. Every 2 weeks. Especially when it is subject based. Like, let's say this is numeracy, this is literacy. As your topics change in your scheme, what is on those boards must be changing. You know, there are borders on the decoration. Your borders may not change, but the content inside must change. It's either you are putting new alphabets, new numbers, classroom calendar, sight words, quotes. This provides consistency and stability. Consistency and stability. It shows you are consistent and you are stable. When parents come, because we do this habit of, we don't want parents to enter our class. We don't want parents in our classrooms. We do this. Please, why don't you want parents in your classrooms? Oh yeah, tell me, school owners. Why don't you want parents in your classrooms? And there are things you are doing in those classrooms you don't want them to see. Why don't you want them in your classrooms? I understand when the children are learning. When children are learning, it will be a distraction. When children are not learning, what stops them? Dictate what?
I don't like where my child is sitting. I want my child to sit.
How will she know where her child is sitting when she did not even come when the child is there?
That is it.
When the child is not there. When the child is not there. When the children are in school, you have a right to tell them that they will distract the children. They will distract the children. But when the children are not there, why can't they enter? The beauty of your classroom, they are the ones you want to show it to. Is it me? They are your customers. They are the ones that want to see the beauty. But when they come from January to July, it is the same thing that is on your board. Like Mrs. Alalade has identified her own. From January to July, abi September, that once you write that welcome, ó parí, ayérayé welcome ni. Ibẹ̀ ló máa gbé. Ayérayé ni welcome yẹn. That's where you should be living. That welcome, we have a home on the wall there. Until cobweb and Omonile, we tell you that, oh yeah, remove it. You must be rotating it. You must be removing it. It is compulsory. It is compulsory. Yes, it is. Yes.
It takes time. Decoration takes time.
That is why you should not make the ones on the walls permanent. Don't make them permanent. Don't stick things on your wall. Like you cut with this sugar paper now, you now put glue on the back and put it on your wall. No, you will never see me do that. If I will do anything like that, if I'm not using masking tape, then maybe I'm cutting out in wood and I'm putting it, and I can always remove it. But sticking paper on wall, you are even going to make the wall, you are going to mess up the wall at the end of the day. Now, provide this consistency and stability. I've said that. Rotating display, change monthly or per thematic unit. Change monthly or per thematic unit. When your theme change, you change. Thematic boards, decorations related to a specific theme, seasons, animals, community helpers, solar system, aquatic world. I'm just citing examples. Aquatic world, water, seasons, rainy season, dry season. We don't have winter here. Don't go and tell them winter and autumn. You don't have winter and autumn in Nigeria. Leave autumn and winter for those that have it in their country. Mm-hmm. Instead of that, do New Yam Festival, plantain season, avocado pear season. Do that one, no. Agbalumo season. Thank you. Yeah, so we have we talked about semantic book, anchor charts, anchor charts, anchor charts. Create that during lessons and take it down once the skill is mastered. When you are trying to master a particular skill, maybe you are mastering skill of public speaking. You want them to. There's something we used to do when I was in the classroom. We used to do. Tell us about your weekend every Monday. We do that every Monday. Each child comes out in front of the class or on the assembly and tell us what happened. It's a class thing anyway, so we don't do it on the assembly. What happened during the weekend? Where did you go? Our aim is, number one, to help the children build confidence and be able to talk in front of others, and then to for their language development. Some of them can come there and tell you that they went to London on Monday and they came back on Sunday. It's none of your business. Just listen and clap and say, well done, wow. Some of them can come and say, I went to my grandma's house in Ijebode. My grandma do pounded yam. You now take me to Palms at Lekki. We now go to ShopRite. My daddy now fly in ShopRite. My daddy now enter water. He now swim. All manner of jagadera we hear. But at least he came out. He was able to say something. So that anchor chair, you can have a chair decorated somewhere in front of your class and say, whoever is anchoring the program. So a child can sit and another child can sit as the interviewer and say, tell us about your weekend. You can do a mini microphone. Tell us about your weekend, and then you are teaching them how to anchor programs like all these TV people. Then a walking wall, a walking wall. A walking wall, walk, WORK, walking wall, is a dedicated space for displaying the best of the students' works. The best of the, some people call it smart fingers. A walking wall for showing the best of the students' work, which should be updated regularly, so every child has a chance to be featured. If you do arts, the best artwork, Tamilore's own. The best writing, he got 10 over 10 in maths, he got 10 over 10 in English. So every student will be weekly. So every student will wish that their work is there.
Yes.
So it's like a silent competition. You are trying to encourage them. Say, you have to do it well so that I can put your work up on the wall. Then we have a question of the day. We have a word we used to call question of the day. Question of the day. Weather charts. Is it raining? Is it a rainy day? Is it a sunny day? Is it a cloudy day? And students generate their work from that short project. You can tell them to write, what do you call it? Creative writing from that short project. From that short project. When is it time to change? That's the last topic. When is it time? We are closing by 1 today because I have a wedding by 2. I have to leave here before 2. Now we have a student disengagement. When students disengage, when a child has left the school, you need to bring their works down. When students disengage, you need to bring the works down. Students have graduated. What are you keeping their works on the wall for? You have to bring the display down. It has served its purpose. The students have left, or they've moved from that class. Let's say this is grade 2, and all the works on the wall is grade 2, and they have moved to grade 3. Why? What is their work still doing there? If you are not giving them at the end of the session for their parents to take home, you have to trash it. But in fact, you have to give it to their parents. We always have an envelope where we put all the students' work, and then we give their parents at the end of the session. When the unit is over, the thematic curriculum, when it's a thematic curriculum and you have done with that theme, maybe you use that theme by first term, second term you are using another theme, that theme of first term must leave your work. It must leave your work. When the room feels clustered, or you feel those works are tired, you know some papers used to get tired on the wall.
Yes.
Like some of the calendars that I removed from my mother's room when she died. There are 2 calendars in my mother's room. One is Obadare's calendar, Apostle Obadare, and another one is from one church, our church reverend like this. Those calendar are aye calendar. My mother said she used to use it to pray. Dead people, she used to use that calendar to pray. When I opened her room after the burial, the first thing I removed was those calendars. Oh yeah, you do. Go, Mama, don't go. Me, I'm not using it to pray. So some papers used to use like that. They will be like this. They will be brown on the wall. Let them go. They have served their purpose. When a new student's work is ready to be celebrated, the classroom should be a living document of the current learning journey. When a new student's work is ready to be celebrated, the classroom should be a living document of the current learning journey. The classroom should be a living document of the current learning journey. Whatever should be on the classroom should be talking about the children that are there and what they are doing presently. And finally, of the current learning journey. And finally, by viewing decoration as a strategic, dynamic, dynamic, and student-centered tool. I go again. By viewing decoration as a strategic, dynamic, and student-centered tool, you can transform a classroom. You can transform a classroom. You can transform a classroom from a mere room, that's from an ordinary room, You can transform a classroom from a mere room into a vibrant effective into a vibrant, effective, and welcoming environment. Into a vibrant, effective, and welcoming environment that truly supports the growth and development of every child. That truly supports the growth and development of every child. Full stop. The growth and development of every child. Full stop. That's the end of today's class. Do I have questions? Questions? Do you have questions? I want to end this class by 10 minutes to 1. You have my number. Just say hi to me on WhatsApp. 081 30 70 83 31.
The question is for
This is
sorry, because to display the work of the
So just say hi to me on
a
WhatsApp.
authentic. That means it must be
Let me give you the account.
on the A4 paper. Mommy, how do you display the work of the children?
You will learn that next week. You will learn that. You people are going to do some things and I'll display it. You will learn it next week. Don't worry.
Okay.
By Tuesday, they put training on school. Or you have to go on their own.
Question, oh. Is there a question or not? Mr. Langston, some people are looking for you. They say you refuse to give them an ID card, though. They mean you. Please, can you go and tell this nonsense student that they should be ready to pay for their internship?
Oh, mommy, give me.
That's all. That will display his account on the. Wait. No. To go on. I don't want you to go on the paper. Huh?
This board here.
Yes.
I've never used something like this. The sugar, the green sugar paper on it. What did you use in that? Is it the top gum?
The stop bond. Bring that top bond. The one in blue. The stop bond I used to gum. It's going to be for letters. Letters display of regular letters, because the children in this class are going to be learning a letter per week or 2 weeks. So that board is going to be for letters. That's why I made it small. So you just A as in and. So this is the top bond I use. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Coming. I'm waiting for Mr. Lighton to come. Is it raining?
No.
It's not raining, it's the fan.
It's the fan.
Mr. Lighton, please, if you are done, come. Mrs. Abido, your set. You people are not ready to graduate, oh. And I'm going to be looking at you like this. I'm not going to say anything. I sent a message last week. I said you people should come with your Montessori project. It's only that woman from who is this woman from Ikorodu, Onipede. She was the only one that submitted that project to me. I think it's on that list. She was the only one that submitted that project. I didn't see anybody. Dimba, it is the same your group, that have not said anything about your certification for nursing care. Now, so I go to look on. Last week I was supposed to have a meeting with you. Half of you did not come. Half. How many of you came last week? How many? Hmm? Hmm. Yes, now, won't I know if you people are even doing it? Some people are not doing it. And most of them are the ones doing the nursing care. And I wanted to use that opportunity to discuss with them. Let us fix a date for their certification, because I'm traveling to Abuja this month. I did not see them. Mm.
I think the fault is not from us, because some of the materials we need, Mr. Lighter has not printed them out, apart from sensoria. And he promised to
Call
print
Mr.
them out.
Lighter for me.
Even if we are to work on it.
I'm coming. I've sent the PDF to your group. So the handouts for today, I've sent to your group.
Not our group.
Every group, I've sent to it. What was the topic for last week? The prepared environment. Have I not sent it? Where is it? Okay. You know that you are wicked. You don't know. You bring chicken, you bring everything that is smelling like this. All of us are sitting here. You don't excuse yourself, go chop am outside. Okay. Okay. Oh.
And some of us have not eaten.
Okay.
Some of us have not eaten.
Abi o, tell her o, tell her. I've sent the prepared environment. Is there any other handout I'm owing you people? I've sent the prepared environment.
Yes, ma'am.
Which other handout again?
This other one on special
We-
needs. Say you're going to give us.
You don't know. If you don't know the name, forget
Well, let me
it.
ask Miss Rachel.
Rain, Abi.
Every day.
Huh? Okay. That's what you want to do. Okay. It's not the early. Okay. That means those people are inside. It is still normalization in early childhood. Okay. I'm coming. it normalization in early childhood or normalization in the Montessori classroom? It's normalization in the Montessori classroom I have here. Huh?
You are the one that talks of it.
Eh,
Normalization in early childhood education.
okay.
Normalization refers to
I'm
process
coming.
child or characteristics of a normalized child.
Okay. Have I given you characteristics of a normalized child?
No.
Normalization.
Mm.
Normalization.
Okay.
Let me remember that one.
See how this rain is heavy. And I want to go out. That handout must be on Mr. Lighton's must be on his laptop. Let him go. The ones I have here are different.
Developmental milestone in Montessori school.
Developmental milestones.
Because all I try, I wrote all the points. But I followed the way they teach. Initially, I went back.
Mr. Lighton, two topics that I taught them. I've not given them handouts. It's not on my phone. Stop this thing.